Do you want to be my friend yet? Hey everyone, it's me, Khaleesi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm really sorry about this horrible lighting. It is 9 o'clock in the morning, and I film in front of my window, so this is what you get, I guess. Today we'll be talking about my favorite, memory, my fondest memory of the Halloween season, Halloween spirit, what have you. I have really bad memory problems, and I always have, so I only remember the two previous Halloweens, leading up to this one, so last year and the year before. So I'll just tell you about those. So, the year before last, I spent Halloween with Ashleigh, and we went to the house that she used to live with her mom, well, her dad and her stepmom, and they had made the basement like a spooky, I don't know, like a walk through, I guess, like a spooky, haunted house type. And Ashleigh and I went down there and we just watched scary movies. I think we only watched like 2 or 3 of them. I know we watched Joyride because it was the first time that she'd seen it and she absolutely loved it. So then for Thanksgiving I got her Joyride 1 and 2. I think we watched Dead Silence. And I'm not sure about the 3rd one. Maybe we only watched 2 movies. I don't remember. But then, because my phone had died and I was charging it upstairs, and I guess that my mom had been trying to text me to know what time I was going to be home. And she was getting pissed because I wasn't answering her calls, because apparently even though my phone was off and dead, it kept ringing through as if I was ignoring her. So she was livid, and when I finally turned my phone back on, I had 4 voicemails from her screaming at me. So I called her back and I was like, my phone was dead, Ashleigh can vouch for me. And my mom was like, no it wasn't, it was ringing. I was like, it was dead. So she was like, well, when are you coming home? I was like, well, if you're gonna act like this, I'm not coming home. And Ashleigh was like, you can't stay here. I ended up calling one of my best friends to see if she was awake, and she was like, yeah. I was like, well, my mom's being a bitch. So can I sleep over? Can I come over? Can Ashleigh bring me over? She was like, of course. So I got there and I explained everything to her, and her and my other best friend were like, what the fuck? And I was like, I know. And then we just watched Rocky Horror Picture Show and went to sleep. And I'm pretty sure I stayed at my friend's house for 2 or 3 days, because I just couldn't deal with my mom. And then last year, my best friend, the one that I went to her house, she had a Halloween party, and there was a lot of alcohol involved. And my other best friend, who was there the last Halloween, her boyfriend had been drinking previous to the party, so he was blacked out drunk. He was smashed. So his friend had hit him gently in the private area, so he oh god, that was priceless. But he was screaming at people and trying to kiss people. He got this close to my face, and I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, don't trip, bitch. And then he tried to kiss another girl, one of my friend's roommates, and then he was screaming at people. He was like, you don't, after he got his private area hit, he was like, you know what it feels like you don't have a dick, blah blah blah. And, he was obnoxious. He was a dick. So yeah, and then he fell asleep first, and then I fell asleep next, because I just couldn't do it anymore. And his friend, my friend's boyfriend's friend, started making out with a 15-year-old. Was she 15 or 16? I don't know, but she'd been having problems with her boyfriend. I think she was 16, and he was 19. So I mean, it's not that bad, but they were just sneaking it. And then when someone looked over and saw them, all hell broke loose. And then the girl started crying, and she was like, I want to go home. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm pretty sure it was 5. Like, everyone got up and drove her home. Well, not everyone, but the guy left, the friend left, because he was like, oh shit. And then the girl was like, girl was crying, she was like, I'm gonna go home. So my friend, like my 2 friends, and then like another girl, like went to bring her home, and I was like, fuck y'all, I'm sleeping here. And yeah, crazy times. Yeah, so I guess that's it. Don't forget to check in on Saturday for mine and Ashleigh's last tutorial. Oh my gosh, it's Halloween. I'm so excited. I just realized that. I mean, like, I've been telling people all week that Saturday is Halloween, so I don't know why I'm not surprised, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and then go to Ashleigh and like and subscribe her. The hecky? Oh, it's lipstick. Her link, my links are in the description below for like my Instagram, my Tumblr, my Twitter, and as are Ashleigh's, along with her YouTube channel and her video of her favorite Halloween memory. So yeah, I guess that's it. And I'll see you on Saturday.